It's the Hopeless Fan Podcast. Thank you for joining us again, or thank you for listening to us again. We know you're out there. It's Zach. That's not me. It's Scotty. That's me. And it's Shelby. They're together. I'm remote. They're having me do the intro. And let me run you down a list of what we got coming up for the show. We're going to give you guys the results of our last snake draft pick-em, where we picked the best cities you would want to play in as an athlete. We have a third party grading that, and the winner gets absolutely nothing. Stick around. And the NBA playoffs, we'll talk about what's going on there. CP3, is he washed or is he the MVP? I don't know. It changes every week. We'll talk about, again, the draft. We'll talk about, we got a little Jeopardy game, so if you followed us during the COVID months, where we were all sitting at home, we made some fun games that we're continuing now. Jeopardy is one of them. So, I mean, do you guys want to go first? What do you guys want to start out with?
No, I like it. That was a good intro, good rundown. Let's get the NBA playoffs out of the way, clean up some other stuff, and then we'll get to the draft and our Jeopardy, saving the best for last. So, Scotty, I mean, we'll start with you. Since it's been 2 weeks since we talked, you've kind of had the roller coaster with the Nuggets. You've had a good competitive series with the Blazers that you won in 6 games, correct?
6, correct.
6 games. And now it kind of seems like that roller coaster has hit a valley. You're kind of low right now.
Nuggies and Avs? Yeah, I mean, the first half against the Suns was really fun. And I literally tweeted this. I was like, everyone after the first half, and NBA TNT crew, they're like, this is going to be a fun series, Shaq. I know it. And I'm like, oh, no. Like, I just know that means that the Nuggets are just going to implode. And that's what happened. And they looked like they didn't even put up a fight last night, which was Wednesday night. So they're down 0-2. It's tough, too,
because I saw your tweet where you quoted Jamal Murray watching helplessly from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Just like, it's not fair.
After the bubble last year, bro, like, that was like the most fun of any sporting event. After being deprived of sports, watching Jamal Murray just become a superstar in the bubble was like what you look forward to, because the playoff Murray is like what would people having what would have people betting on the Nuggets to win the finals. And now it's like, we're about to get bounced in the second round because none of our guards can make a shot.
Now, like, Zach, have you ever had a team, one of your teams, that's like, oh, they're in the playoffs, or they missed the playoffs maybe by a game, that, oh, well, if this guy wasn't injured, we would have? I don't want to poke fun at you, but I know you have like a bunch of teams that you follow, so I thought it might have, because mine's obviously Andy Dalton being broken thumb.
The biggest thing for me was not necessarily an injury, but the year Dayton would have won the national championship, and we couldn't because of COVID.
Yeah, at least you're not helplessly watching his like Obi Toppin's replacement.
Yeah. I'm trying to think with the Ravens.
The Dayton one has to be Zach's. That's tough.
That's it. Dayton is your team.
They literally will never be back.
No.
Not to that status of like favorites.
No. Right, that's the thing.
And
if they do come back, it's going to be like a Cinderella run.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have been a Cinderella run if they were in the Final Four.
And the lead up to that was so insane. Like, Sports Center coming to Dayton's campus, and Obi putting on an absolute show against like St. Bonaventure and UMass and Davidson with like he was on Sports Center top 10 like 2-3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
These crazy in between the leg dunks, reverse windmills, and I was there for 2 of those 3 games where he was in top 10 on top 10 for those plays. Like, I got to see them live. So
that's
it was
the roughest
season
one
down
for you, Zach. Obviously,
that sucks.
I would have a few. It's Andy Dalton and Carson Palmer both getting hurt. Mm-hmm. Palmer in a playoff game, Dalton before it.
Yeah.
And then I would say Johnny Cueto getting hurt 1 pitch into the 2012 NLDS.
Matt Latos came in and pitched well, though.
Well, he didn't pitch that game, but the Reds had started the same 5 starting pitchers the entire season.
Right.
It had like never been done.
Right.
And then they got hurt.
There was one news cycle when Flacco got injured, and then like they didn't let him come back to start because Lamar was doing so well.
Right.
And then there was like that one 24-hour period where like, if they let Joe Flacco play, did they win this game against San Diego?
Oh, that's annoying.
I know. It's like, you
everyone
realize how big of a...
Everyone was thinking it.
Right.
Only because everyone's like, it's playoff Joe.
Right.
Like, they're just like, he clicks in the playoffs. And it's like...
He hadn't played a game in like 6 weeks, 6 weeks. And you throw him in and he goes in and he throws a 2 picks, and then you look like the Harbaugh.
Yeah, you
would've
give
lost
up
his
on your
job,
super.
probably.
You give up on your superstar essentially.
Right,
Your
and then if you
budding
take
superstar.
if you don't give him the experience of being in a playoff game and losing, does he come in and win the MVP the next year? Probably not. Do you go 14-2?
Yeah, or like Flacco comes in and wins that game. Yeah, you have all kind. I don't think people realize how close Harbaugh probably was to getting fired in like 2018 or something.
Oh, there was headlines
Lamar
written.
Jackson saved his job.
John Harbaugh was going to be the Broncos' next head coach. I mean, that was like
Yeah.
almost written in stone. That like
Instead,
when
Joe
he got
Flacco
let go,
was your next quarterback.
God damn it!
I'm looking at Pro Football Reference now, and like after they won the Super Bowl, they made the playoffs one time in their next 5 seasons. And
Lost to
then
the Patriots.
Lost to the Patriots in the division round.
14
Even though they
leads.
finished 3rd in the AFC North that year.
Yeah.
And then Lamar comes and helps them win the division. That's crazy. You never know, like, butterfly affecting stuff. But we're off topic a little bit with the NBA playoffs. LeBron's out. That was fun. But now, I've heard this somewhere else too. I'll steal it. I don't have no shame. But it's also like, I kind of watch the NBA playoffs or like have an interest in it because of rooting against LeBron, and now I don't have that anymore. And it's kind of like, oh damn, but I still am happy that it happened.
Switching to number 6, hoping to bring back some of the Miami Heat.
Yeah, is
wonder.
that the only reason why?
I don't know. Who knows? Who cares?
Zach, I don't want to fight with you, but you seem like a guy like when LeBron kind of milked that injury against the Suns, you were like, oh, stay down, take time, give your team time. What do you have about him walking off the court with 5 minutes left?
He's earned it. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's LeBron James. Like,
Okay,
but I don't begrudge. Like, you remember when the Pistons did that, and Isaiah Thomas and Bill Laimbeer and all them.
Yeah, it was like
when they
17
did that,
seconds left.
yeah,
but-
when they did that, I don't begrudge them for that either. Like, I'm not gonna, if a player puts everything they have into a series and then they don't like who they're playing against or they feel frustrated for whatever reason.
Two separate things. It was like the Pistons planned that because they were the bad boys and wanted to be like, no, we're not shaking hands with 10 seconds
I
left.
fuck with
guess.
that
LeBron
so
buying-
heavy. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
me
fuck with
too.
that so
But LeBron
Yeah, I do-
leaving
yeah, I
with
really do.
5:45 left in a game just by himself. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, that's giving up
my
on your
problem-
teammates. It's not a
My
collective
problem
effort.
is like that was the first game AD wasn't there, and I think the Lakers they did get blown out. That's why he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, these shoulders were built to like carry more weight or carry the load. If it needs to carry more weight, that's fine. And then he leaves.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't feel one way or the other about it because one, I'm not a Lakers fan, and it would I just like to see LeBron do well in the playoffs, just because it pisses a lot of people off.
That's why I like Alabama.
Oh yeah,
That's why I root for Saban, and
Yeah.
he beats Ohio State. Except that.
Yeah,
top
I don't
85-yard
mind
run
Alabama. I really don't. What's
so,
the team that like
you know.
that you're okay with winning that like everyone hates? Shelby, Alabama's yours, right?
Yeah.
Alabama and like when the Patriots had Brady. I was just like, the Patriots had Brady, and I'm like, obviously if the Broncos are in it, I root for them.
Yeah.
But then also like a lot of times the Steelers and Ravens were in it. Mm-hmm. I can't root for the
Right.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
it's like the Patriots were playing the Ravens a couple times in the playoffs, and it's like,
For me,
I'm not
it's-
gonna root for the Ravens.
for me, it's I would say it would have to be probably the Lakers right now. I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily rooting for them because there's a lot of Lakers that I don't like.
It doesn't have to be right now. It could be like in any
it could have been
dynasty.
any
Yeah,
time.
if Kobe hadn't died, I would still. I'm like not a huge Kobe guy, but R.I.P. to the legend.
Also, I think we're kind of on the same. You think LeBron's the greatest of all time?
No,
Oh, okay.
Michael Jordan is.
Well, one of them at least, and like you said, it pisses people off when he wins.
Mm-hmm.
And mine was like kind of Tom Brady, where like there's some asinine people that try to discredit how great he's been.
What pisses me off is when people are like, Johnny Unitas is the greatest football player. I was like, shut.
I don't hear that a lot.
I don't
people
either.
say that.
I hear that with the Browns saying they won a bunch of championships when there was
Yeah.
like 6 teams in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
I didn't mind
Do people
Golden
hate?
State
Do
winning.
people hate?
Uh,
by the way,
I didn't either.
I love
loved
Golden
it.
State.
Well, because they.
I hate Draymond Green.
Even when I like Draymond Green.
I hated him when he was at Michigan State, and I still cared about Ohio State basketball. That's
okay.
where my hate for him
I
started.
just like. Well, it was another Patriots deal for me. It was like they were playing the Cavs all the time. I'm like, well, I can't.
True. Yeah.
I can't root for LeBron. So. But but when the Warriors,
they're also
played the
just
Raptors,
fun to fucking watch, dude. They
Right.
just drain those fucking jumpers like it's nothing.
When the Warriors played the Raptors, I'm like, oh shit, I don't give a fuck about this series.
Right, seriously, I know, me too.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. It was just a cool storyline. Like that's all that's.
Right.
I mean,
And
for Kawhi and the Raptors.
And that's like Curry's done the whole cycle. Like, oh, he's so cool. Look at him from Davidson. Remember that run he made? Oh, they're winning championships. Okay, we hate him because they're too good. Now he's back. People like him.
Seriously,
again.
I know.
Yeah.
Super
Because he
weird.
doesn't have a
Super
a bunch
team?
of he doesn't have Kevin.
Because everyone
Durant
feels like he has to
him.
work harder for
And
it.
a
That's
good
the
Draymond
only
Green.
reason. It's like
Everybody admires somebody when they actually have to work for their success. If you don't have to work for your success, then
Curry still had to work.
yeah, seriously, yeah.
He did win a championship before KD got there.
He was on an MVP. He was the MVP of the
because-
league the year they won a championship.
because Kelly Olynyk fucking ripped what's his face's arm out of his socket.
Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Okay. Finals prediction. I hear a lot of Jazz Nets out there. Do you buy the Jazz? I would like the Jazz to win.
I think it's Clippers. I think the Clippers are so like poverty, but I still have them coming out. I think it's Clippers Nets.
I don't think the NBA is gonna with LeBron getting bounced. I don't think the NBA is gonna allow the Jazz to go.
Jazz are another year. Jazz are another year away. I think Jazz like
another
Donovan
star
Mitchell
away,
is really good.
I would just love to see. I mean, like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would.
And,
I would love to see.
Like,
that.
can you name someone who hates the Jazz? Like
Black people.
Yeah. Okay. Also, playoff P, one series win
There's
at
that-
Staples Center. LeBron has none.
Did you see that the news article with Jeremy Clarkson and
No, I didn't.
the food truck? Yeah, there's a racist stuff on
Jordan
some
Clarkson?
some taco. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. Some
Kelly Clarkson.
taco truck in Utah. Some racist stuff.
Since
on
you've been
there,
gone.
Zach, you said something I kind of found interesting on Twitter. You said like the Mavs are kind of ruining Luka's prime.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, you
But-
bring in. I mean, I guess they tried with Kristaps.
Yeah.
I was mostly just mad about losing
He's
their
also-
money line in that game.
He's also
Okay.
22 years old.
Well, that's true. I didn't know he was only 22, which makes me feel awful.
Yeah, seriously. Where's your Grammy?
Right, dude. Grammy.
I don't know. I always look back to like when I was 23, Sam Smith was like 20, or when I was 22, Sam Smith was like 23 and getting 4 Grammys, and I was
Yeah.
like, God damn it, I have 1 year to get 4 Grammys.
I'm really up against it here. But like, are the Trailblazers also ruining Dame?
Oh,
And,
for
like,
sure.
The Falcons. The Hawks are going to ruin Trae Young.
Well,
because he's not going to win a championship.
right, but they still have Clint Capella.
Right, but
They're-
he's not going to. He's going to be the same as Luka. He's not going to be in a final.
It just feels like Luka's been there longer. To me, it just feels that way. I don't know.
Yeah. I just like looking back on the NBA championships. It's like, find me the last time a team didn't have like a top 25 player of all time and won, or top 20 player of all time and won a championship. I don't know. You could make the argument with Dirk winning in 2011.
Is Kawhi all-time top 25?
That's a good for debate. I mean,
Yeah.
he's won.
Because Kyle Lowry definitely ain't.
Right. And
Pascal Siakam.
So he's won. See, he's won one.
Yeah.
Well, he also won with
Boucher.
the Spurs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
but
you
he
go
was-
back,
he
you have to have superstars to win a
Was
championship.
Kawhi even in the starting lineup when he was on the Spurs, though?
in 14?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he,
I
he
just
was.
came in for.
assumed.
I thought he
assumed.
was relief for Ginobili.
Oh,
No.
I just assumed.
His first year, when he was Finals MVP, he came off the bench, I believe.
Okay.
But then he started the following years.
So I mean, you could make the.
Well, that's what I meant. When they won their finals, wasn't he coming off the
They
bench?
won 2 with Kawhi.
Oh, they did?
No, they only won one.
I was pretty sure they only won
They
one.
lost to Miami on the
Yeah.
Ray Allen
That's right.
whatever.
That's right.
Rebound Bosch won't go!
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Did
I
they
just don't
win right
remember.
before that though too? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they
No.
beat them the year after because they lost to them that year.
Yeah, I thought they went 2-2 in the finals against Miami.
No, they
went
went
1 and 1.
1 and 1. Because Miami lost to the Mavs.
No, Kawhi started every game that season. That the
but
year they won.
But
Yeah.
the year they lost, was he a starter?
I can check that for you. But yeah, 2014 when they won, he started every game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
I mean, the year before when they lost, he started every game.
Because
At 21 years old, yeah.
yeah, because Miami lost to Mavs, beat the Thunder, beat the Spurs, lost to the Spurs.
Yeah, LeBron went
2-2.
loss, win,
Win,
loss
loss.
in
Yeah.
the finals. Okay. But Yeah, I feel like looking at the monopoly of the NBA is like you have to have like absolute all-time greats just to even win. Mm-hmm. I mean, Steph's an all-time great, obviously KD an all-time great, LeBron an all-time great. So I just wondered that like all the great players, you hear all this with like the league is in good hands, but it's like, is Ja Morant gonna win one with the Grizzlies? No.
I mean, if he becomes the next... I mean, all these young guys have the possibility to become the next KDs and Stephs and all this stuff.
But I'll just, for the time being...
Because Steph Curry was injured and kind of onions for like his first 3-4 years or something like that.
He had all these ankle injuries.
Yeah. Because every time I hear Steph Curry's like, what, 31, 32? I'm like, damn, he's old.
Yeah. You look back, the I Love College... music video when he was at Davidson.
Yeah, with those long ass shorts.
he's in that. Are you serious? He's in that?
Yeah, Scotty, you know the song "I Love College," right?
Of course.
we're redoing this conversation because we lost. I thought it'd be hilarious if Scotty was like, "Yuppers."
I was like, no, I've never heard of it.
Like,
how does that one go?
We're having the exact same conversation.
Like, Shelby, sing that word for word for me right now. I don't know how it goes.
Steph Curry was in a video at Davidson, and it was "I Love Commons" about the University.
Is it a Catholic school?
God. We're moving on.
It sounds lame talking about it now, but they've never heard it.
Yes, all three. 10 minutes ago, this conversation was mid. All right, the draft. So we'll get into what we're drafting today, but we're going into last episode's draft of places we would want to play. Scotty had a friend, a coworker who's in Hawaii, grade it. He came back with his top 7 favorites, which was kind of weird. But out of the 7, Zach and Scotty each drafted 3, so it would have been a tie. But now he has a round-by-round grading. So we'll get into that. The very first round we recorded before the interruption. Right. It was Scotty got the point.
That's still going on.
It's just a lot quieter.
Scotty got Miami for 3 points, Zach with LA for 2, and me with 1 point for Nashville. Highest score wins for this one. So Scotty, go into the second round.
Second round, we got New York City taking the top spot, then Boston, and then Denver.
All right.
Kind of fucked up to talk shit about the place you fucking live in, which would be Denver in this guy's case, but whatever. Dallas in round 3 gets 3. Chicago 2, Portland 1.
Okay.
The
round 4, Las Vegas 3, and he's got a tie for 2 between Seattle and New Orleans.
That is stupid. All right, how about I give them 1.5? We'll give 1.5 each, so that'll hopefully break up a tie down the road.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. And then the next round we got Kansas City 3, Phoenix 2, Charlotte 1.
I am getting butt fucked in this draft.
Down goes the king.
No shit. I'm like pulling for Scotty, so I keep my lead.
Okay.
Next one, Toronto 3, Tampa Bay 2, San Diego 1.
Jesus Christ. All right, I got Philly's my 3. I knew I'd have Philly.
Philly's 3, Minneapolis 2, and San Francisco 1.
I can't get a beat on this guy. All right, coming up the rear is me. I had 11.5 points. Let's do this.
That tie's really helping you out.
I know, right? Let me break up this tie real quick.
You could have given yourself 3 points. It wouldn't have mattered.
Just in case down the road, I'm up for something. All right, doing some math real quick.
It's going to be crucial come playoff time.
Yeah, seriously. So I tell the Bengals tie week 3. Like, well, we'll need that down the road. All right. If my math serves, which I already debunked, it was wrong. All right, Zach, you had 16.5 points. I had 11.5, and Scotty had 15.
Yes!
Zach pulls it out. Zach and I both tied with 5 draft wins. Scotty has 1. Scotty needed that one to kind of climb back up.
Fuck.
All right.
Let's get into this draft. I'm excited.
All right, so this one, 6 rounds.
Just so you know, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but he in the final round for Philly, Minneapolis, San Francisco, he goes Philly 3, Minneapolis 2, San Francisco 3. And I'm like, did you mean San Fran is 1? And he goes, -3. Fuck that stupid ass expensive city. But yeah, 1 by the scale.
But he gave 3 to LA and New York.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good win, Zach. Congrats. 2 in a row for you.
Yeah,
Tied
LA,
up.
New York, Dallas really got it for me there.
Yeah. You started off hot. Stayed hot. All right. So this, NFL-wise, each one of us is going to draft a quarterback, 2 receivers, a running back, a tight end, and a defense. The only hitch is that you only have 6 decades to choose from. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. So you got to pick and choose which spot you want to take. You have to take a quarterback from a decade, and then that decade in position is then off the table. Everyone understand?
Yep.
Scotty has the first pick, followed by Zach, then me.
Gotcha.
All right. Zach, remind me, you will have the first pick in our next draft.
Gotcha.
All right. So, Scotty, start us off.
This is where the boys become men.
Honestly, having the first pick is probably hardest. Cause
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm just going to go with...
the 5th round.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm just going to go with the 2010s Adrian Peterson at running back.
Ooh, okay.
Off my big board. Just kidding.
No. It's a good pick.
Yeah, that is a good pick.
All right, yeah, AP coming back from a torn ACL. He's kind of ruined it for everyone who had a torn ACL now because everyone's just like, well, AP came back in less than 8 months.
Oh, you mean the
Fucking
greatest
great.
running back of the decade?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. Adrian Peterson is also like, I couldn't believe, like, you watch highlights of that motherfucker now. I couldn't believe I was watching him in his prime and not, like, recognizing, like, some of the shit he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Great pick. 2010's AP off the board.
Am I up?
You are up.
2000s Randy Moss.
Nice. Yeah, another guy. And to clarify, we can't pick someone who was good in 2 decades. Like, you can't pick a guy who was good in 2 decades twice. You have to pick what decade you want him in.
Right.
Obviously, Moss, 98's his rookie year, but he was good from the 90s, like, right away his rookie year. That's another guy you could watch highlights of and be like, oh my God.
2000s is
and
the best
he
one.
fell in
Yeah,
the draft.
for sure.
Yeah, 2000s Randy Moss is peak Moss.
That's a perfect one. I'm going to go with 2010's Calvin Johnson.
That's the other one I was thinking, so it's a great pick.
Another guy kind of ruined by the Lions. And then I'll take...
Elongated somebody's career, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. So 2010's off the board, and I guess I'll save quarterback for later and take 90's Barry Sanders.
Nice.
That's an ultimate highlight guy. The stuff he did, taking 2 Lions, probably the top 2 Lions of all time, off the board. And my decades are good. All right,
I'm
Zach,
about to
you're
fucking
up.
kill the 90s. This one's hard because I wanted to take another player from a different position for this decade, but I got to take 90s Favre. The Super Bowl year.
You have to take Favre?
I don't think you have to.
I don't think I have to.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to, but I love 90s Favre is just electric for me.
You know what, Zach? As far as quarterback goes, you could have had the greatest one of all time, and Scotty and I can't take him for the 2010s because we both took a 2010s guy already.
Right, but if you take him in the 2000s, you can't have him in the 2010s.
Yes, you can.
I thought if you
There's
have
two different decades there: 2000s, 2010s.
Right, but I thought if you pick one player, you can't pick them again for another decade.
You're not. You took 90s Favre, right? We're talking about Tom Brady.
Right.
You could have picked 2010s Brady. And
right.
Scotty and I can't because we've already picked a player.
Would you have been able to pick 2000s Brady?
Yes, but it wouldn't have been as long as we got him first.
Oh, okay, but not after I picked him.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
But if someone did take 2000s Brady, I would say he's not as good.
Right.
But no,
if you already have a pick from 2010s, you could take Brady 2000s.
Correct. Scotty and I could have. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Which
90s Favre.
I will be
a
doing.
Good one too. Favre was the the guy. He was football in the 90s.
He's taking 2000s.
No,
he's taking 2000s Brady.
I'm not going to do it.
No,
I'm
okay.
actually not. I was thinking about it, but I have actually opted against it. And I'm going to take.
Okay.
I'm taking Jerry Rice, 1990s. Best receiver of all time.
Yeah.
And then I am taking
I had
a
him 80s. Yeah. But 90s he played more, so
right.
that's fine.
Yeah, he had 80s 80 yeah, he was what 85 to He started in 85, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm going 90s, just because, I mean, he's prolific, and no one's going to remember the 90s. I mean, I don't know. When you think of Jerry Rice, do you think the 80s over 90s?
I did off the top of my head just because that's
yeah.
when they beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl and
Right,
he won like
right,
two
right.
or three that year and that decade. But
Yeah.
you could literally, there's no wrong answer if you're taking Rice. I mean, he was.
I mean,
that
people are
great.
going to look
Yeah.
at Jerry Rice and be like, oh,
Right.
okay, yeah, duh. But
I
anyway,
can't take him now because he's been taken.
all.
You can't take him
At
in the
all.
80s.
Right.
Correct.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'm taking Tony Gonzalez in the 2000s.
Yep,
Damn
on my
it.
list.
Well, I already picked somebody from that decade, so that sucks.
Good pick, Scotty. It's strong. All right, Zach, back to you.
All right. I'm gonna go with. So I took a quarterback and a receiver. I'm gonna go with Dickerson from the '80s, running
Eric
back.
Dickerson.
Yep, running back. Because the only other running back I have from that decade, I barely even know who that is. So even though he was on the all-decade team, I'm not gonna say his name though. But yeah,
Okay.
that's my pick.
Eric Dickerson from the 80s. Zach takes running back.
I'm done with the '80s.
All right, I have two picks. I'm going to take... I'll take Peyton Manning from the 2000s.
Good one.
Yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't disagree with someone who said he was the most talented quarterback of all time. Just maybe not the most successful, but
Yeah.
Peyton, the
Five-time
absolute
MVP,
stat
come on.
god, especially in the 2000s. There you go.
Got him.
All right, let me cross
What
that
else you gonna
off.
pick?
So now I gotta dig a little deeper. I need a wide receiver. So I'm gonna take. No, I'll take a defense. I'll take the steel curtain of the Steelers 70s.
Oh, you're picking like
I like
a team's
that's the
defense?
that's the
Oh, I thought we
problem.
were picking players.
That's
No.
like
Oh.
a team defense.
Damn it.
But like you could pick a year.
You said from the '70s?
Yes.
Okay. Because
So-
my player was going to be Mean Joe Green.
Okay. No, like take a defense.
Shit.
I know like these defenses usually have like 1 or 2 years where it's like that's where they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just going with
Yeah.
the decade.
Okay. Well, then I'll just get my defense out of the way because it's the only other defense that I guess I can think of. Would be that would be 2010s, right? The Legion of Boom. Seattle
2010,
Seahawks
yeah.
defense. That's
Yep.
2010s. Yeah. Okay. Because I would have taken the Ravens in the 2000s, but I already have something for that decade. So.
So is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm taking the 85 Bears as a defense.
So the 80s Bears.
Yeah, sorry.
And that's the thing is they were good for like 4 or 5 years. Like,
Right.
but just people remember.
Yeah, you could go Ravens to 2000s and
Yeah.
2010s for their defense.
All right.
Obviously, 2000s would be better.
So Scotty, you have 60s and 70s left. You need a quarterback and receiver. Zach, you have 60s.
70s left.
You need a wide receiver and a tight end. And I have 60s and 80s left and need a wide receiver and tight end. Scotty's tight. Scotty's pro football reference.
I
There's
really
only-
am, dude.
okay,
I don't
oh
know.
God.
Fuck.
I have to pick this.
I don't know. Fuck.
He has to pick a tight end from the 60s and 70s.
No, I don't.
You can't really pick receivers from the 60s because they were all like they were called split ends.
Fuck.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's one there. Okay, I've got a. Okay, I wish I could go right now.
Give me a second. I have to look stuff up. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh God. I want to get into.
Don't
'cause,
give
yeah,
away picks.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just going to talk about defensive players that I had for all these different decades because because I have obviously for the 60s I have Dick Butkus and Bobby Boyd. Then I have Mean Joe Green and Jimmy Johnson for the 70s. Then the 80s is where it starts to 80s was great for defense. You have Reggie White, Howie Long, Lawrence Taylor, Mike Singletary, and Ronnie Lott. And then the 90s, obviously, have Sapp and Junior Seau and Deion Sanders. In the 2000s, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Michael Strahan, Freeney, Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, Charles Woodson.
All right.
And what's his face from Denver? Champ Bailey. And then my list for the 10s is like ridiculous, but Aaron Donald was going to be.
All right, I have my list. I'm going Johnny Unitas from the 60s. Ask your dads about him. Maybe they heard of him.
I know about him.
Ask your granddads about him.
I'm taking Isaac Curtis from the Bengals in the 70s.
Is that a tight end or a wide receiver? What did
Wide
he need?
receiver.
Wait, you don't have 2 picks.
Oh, I don't?
Yeah, he does.
You did 80s Bears.
Oh,
okay.
shit. I'm sorry.
Johnny Unitas.
It's all right.
okay.
I wouldn't have picked any of those.
Cool. It gives me a
anyways. I
long
already
time
had
to
a
think
quarterback.
of an actual one.
Yeah. So which one are you taking? Unitas, I would
Unitas,
imagine. Yeah. So it's my turn,
Yes.
Yes.
right? Okay, I'm taking 70s Lynn Swan.
Oh, why? Because he had 1 catch in the Super Bowl.
He was he was on the all-decade team.
70s
So
Lynn Swan.
yep.
All right, so you're good. All right, I'll take my tight end. It's going to be Charlie Sanders from the Lions in the 60s.
Thank you. You didn't take mine. The one who was because at 60s, 70s, I just had to go off the all-decade team because I have no idea who any of these fucking players are outside of quarterbacks. And Gale Sayers.
And who? Oh.
Jim Brown, obviously, but
And then my wide receiver from the 80s, I'm going to take Steve Largent from the Seattle Seahawks.
not James Lofton. Okay.
Probably the best white receiver of all time. All right.
Not Collinsworth, huh?
Not as good as Steve Largent. All right.
So
Zach.
we're back to me. I'm taking my tight end. I guess this is where it really gets shitty. John Mackey from the 60s.
All right, Scotty, you need a 70s receiver.
Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Beautiful pick.
I thought it was a joke at first.
No, that's a good pick. He was awesome.
Awful.
I almost said awful. I don't know why. All right, that wraps it up. Wonder who will get to grade this. They might need a Google search to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody who knows football.
Definitely.
All right. We're moving on to Jeopardy.
Okay. Can you tell us the 5 categories?
Yes. Would you like to know the 5 categories, Scotty?
Yes.
Get your buzzers ready. What word do we want to have?
It's up
Blanket.
to you, boss. Ooh, blanket sounds
Blanket
good.
sounds good. Blanket sounds good.
Is it? You said 5 categories?
Yeah, it's only 5 categories. I didn't want to overload us. All right. So, are you ready, Scotty?
I'm ready.
First category: Oscar-winning sports movies.
God. It's a good category.
Yeah, because I try to pick stuff that we know about, but a little bit different. Next one is NBA Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. So they have to have won both of those awards.
Okay.
Both or either?
Both.
Also, MVPs who have also won to Player of the Year?
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 1994 Pro Bowl. Because it was the year we were born except for you. But I just kind of put that one in there.
The baby of the family.
And then I've got our high school MLB MVPs. So 2009 to 2013. MVPs from both the AL and the NL. And they could be from anywhere, any year from 09 to 13. Scotty, I know you were in high school.
In baseball?
Yeah, so MVPs from the AL and the NL from the year 09 to 2013.
Gotcha.
Don't pull it up.
I gotta pull up my Twitter
Why?
to type
Okay.
in blanket.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair. I just don't want you
Say
cheating,
the date
okay?
range again. Say the date
2009 to 2013.
Our high school years.
Well, not his.
Well, not
He was
Scott's,
8 to 12, but I just picked ours.
Fucking
Since
kids.
you were left out with the birth year. All right, last one is sorry for always being mean to you, Zach. And remember that you have to say the category.
Nope.
Well,
Just leave it for the last category
Just
to be like 200.
subtract. I'll subtract points from you. All right.
That's miscellaneous, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something for everybody. And I'm gonna try to keep track of the scores here. We'll see how that goes. Shelby, try to keep me honest here.
I'll also keep track of the scores.
Okay. All right. Are we ready, gentlemen? I'm thinking of a number between 1
7.
and
He said 7.
80.
7.
8.
6.
Was it really
Fucking
6?
piece of shit.
Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Let me start again so you don't shoot off your wad too early there. All right, I'm thinking of a letter between A and B.
7.
All right, 8. Touche.
All right. Guess the letter.
Between A
and Z.
M.
M.
Bitch, got you in a fucking rope.
He said N.
And I said
M.
M.
It was Y.
Oh, fuck.
So, Scotty.
LMNO.
LMNO.
Let's go Oscar-winning sports movies for 200.
For
I
200.
like to play it
All
soft.
right.
Fuck.
All right. So, written by and starring a former softcore porn actor, this boxing movie took home 3 Oscars.
Shit, I forgot to pull out my phone.
I know, I did too.
Not a lot of blankets.
Not a lot of blankets here.
Wait, say it
Read the
again.
question.
So,
Reread the
written
question.
by and starring a former softcore porn actor, this boxing movie took home 3 Oscars.
I
All right, he is buzzed in. Shelby.
Rocky?
It is Rocky.
I was going to say, I think he was a soft
the Italian stallion.
I thought
That's
it was going to be
$200.
like... I was going to say Creed.
Oh.
Whoops.
Nope. I don't think he.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
I guess
someone
he-
else is in.
I don't know if he.
there
I don't know if he
sophomore.
wrote that movie or not, but it didn't take home 3 Oscars, just the one.
Sorry for always being mean to you, Zach, for 600.
3. Okay, this one right here.
What a nice plan you have. Be
Right.
ashamed if someone threw a wrench in it.
Haha! All right, this 2010 number 1 NBA draft pick leads his school in single game assists at 16.
He was drafted in the 2010s.
In 2010 he was the number 1 overall
shit.
pick,
Okay.
and he leads. He has the record at his college
Yeah.
for most assists at 16.
Think it-
You gonna who's ringing in? We don't have a ring yet.
Do it-
Okay, Scotty is rung in.
Before he answers, he won. But if we both if we both don't ring in on something, is there a grace period where you start where there's no penalty for wrong answers like we did last time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll
Just
do that.
you'll announce that. When
Sure.
We get, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, Scotty, what is your answer?
Who is John Wall?
That is correct.
Should have seen that coming.
All right,
Zach's favorite
600.
player to watch ever.
At Kentucky.
Yeah.
He was my favorite player to
Kentucky.
I should have known that.
watch. All right, Scotty, you have the board.
But you didn't show. We didn't.
Let's stay in the category for 800.
Do you want to lose points? You just got some.
They got to come off the board at some point, sir.
You got to read them
Sorry for always being mean to you, Zach.
for 800.
800.
Okay,
Oh,
Everybody
you didn't
ready?
Read it, that's why.
everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Besieged for 13 days in 1836, this Texas site is one of the most visited monuments in America and was peed on by Ozzy Osbourne. Shelby rings in with blanket.
The,
I'm
what is
just
the
in a freaking
Alamo?
butt.
That is correct. I've told you I had something for everybody, okay? All right.
Pretty lonesome at the top,
right.
Atlas.
All right.
I saw a newspaper about this once.
Oh, my God.
No, I just went to school.
All right. The board is yours, Shelby.
What was that like?
Stay in the category for 1,000.
Okay. You're going to regret this one. Everybody ready? This video game company generated
God
over
damn it.
over $3 billion in revenue during the pandemic. This video game company generated over... Scotty has rung in with blanket.
Okay. I have a clarification, though, just
I have
because
a-
I have an answer for each.
Okay.
Clarification, right?
Okay.
Is it the video game,
Company.
like the title of the
com-
video game, or the
company.
company
It's the company.
hosting
It's
it?
the company.
You mean just like how the
Okay,
question
so-
was read?
Who is Activision?
I'll allow it.
Ah!
Treyarch, Activision. If he had said
It's the same
Raven, I
thing.
would have allowed it. But yes, it's for Call of Duty.
Oh, I was
the
gonna say PlayStation.
Mothership of Warzone. Oh, no, that's a video game console. That's not even a company. It's made by Sony.
I was like, God, he made this pretty easy. it's either PlayStation or Xbox.
Told you there was something for everybody. The board is yours.
Oh yeah. Sorry for always being mean to you, Zach. For 200.
200. Okay,
Pussy.
ready? This high.
Make it 400. God
You
damn
want
it.
400?
No.
Okay,
I won't
200.
be bullied.
All right. This Heisman Trophy winning quarterback lit the college football scene on fire in the mid-aughts and backed up the Ravens.
In the mid-aughts.
2000s. He has
Oh.
rung in with blanket.
Oh, okay.
Scotty.
Who is Troy Smith?
Correct.
I almost had. I thought you were gonna throw at Lamar Jackson, but then I was just like, wait,
No.
mid 2000s.
Yeah, the mid-aughts. Okay.
Until you said yeah, okay.
I didn't know what odds meant.
I didn't either. I just
Sorry, I
assumed
thought
after
everybody
back up
knew
the
that.
Ravens, I was like,
Was that 200?
Yeah, 200. All right, Scotty, board is yours.
sorry for always being mean to you, Zach. Finish off this category.
All right. This actress amassed $11 billion at the box office, starring in 3 of the top 5 grossing movies.
Win.
Ever?
Ever.
Win.
Ever.
Question about some broad.
This actress has amassed $11 billion at the box office, starring in 3 of the top 5 movies.
Is our grace period started yet?
He's typing. Let's see.
Shit.
No, I'm.
Oh, he's not
I
typing.
took it off.
Okay, he took it off. So, grace period. No Google searching.
I'm
Okay,
putting
okay.
in blank?
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. You rung in with
Is
blanket.
Meryl Streep?
No.
Damn it! Fuck.
That's who my guess. I literally was typing in blanket.
Scotty,
to say
you're
Meryl
gonna
Streep.
kick yourself when you hear this. Everybody give up? I guess we
No.
guys both gave an answer.
We got a
So
grace
he's-
period, right?
He's got to say one though. It's not a grace
okay,
period
yeah,
to mull
sorry.
it over.
Sorry, you have to. You can say one. You can throw out a guess, but you only get one guess.
I only get one guess.
Well, Shelby only. Yeah, that's how Jeopardy works. You don't get a bunch of guesses.
This is just penalty free.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Scarlett
And-
Johansson.
Close, but no cigar. It is
Fuck.
Zoe Saldana. She was in Avatar. She was in Avatar. She was in
Oh.
Avengers Infinity War, and she
I
was
don't
in
know who that
Avengers
is.
Endgame.
Oh yeah, Gamora.
Yeah. You've seen Avatar, right?
No.
No? Wow, okay. Well, board is Scotty's, I believe. Yeah.
Yep. Let's go.
Bunch of aliens trying to take my guns.
It's Space
go.
Dances with Wolves.
NBA Defensive Player of the Year and MVP for 600.
God damn it.
All right. This international star from the Western Conference
Ooh.
is 1/3 of the players to win in the same year.
International star from the
The
West.
Western Conference is one. Okay, Shelby has rung in with blanket.
Who is Dirk?
Incorrect.
God damn it, Shelby. That's
Minus 600.
Oh, that's gonna set me back.
He's got 400 points. All right, Scotty. You can.
I can get it without losing points, right?
Well, no.
No, the
You-
grace
I'm not-
period.
Yeah, the grace period is when. Yeah, you can.
Oh, fuck
you can
that. I'm not
abstain.
doing
You
that.
can abstain.
I
Abstaining,
abstain.
pussy.
Yeah.
It's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say Dikembe Mutombo.
Same team. All right, board is yours.
I thought I fucking nailed that. All right.
Never won defensive player. Of the year.
400.
All right, 400. This is the first player since 1994 to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year.
In the same year.
In the same year.
Only player since '94.
To win both awards in the same year. All right, Scotty's rung his blanket.
Giannis?
That is correct.
Oh! I thought he won it separate years, though.
Nope, 20 because he won MVP back to back, and he won. Remember, AD was pissed that he didn't get Defensive Player of the Year because Giannis got it. Giannis got
I don't pay
MVP
too much
and
attention. I just know he
Defensive
won.
Player of
I
the Year
didn't
the
know.
same year. Yeah.
I thought it was separate.
All right, you have the board, sir.
I was gonna say Michael Jordan, so I'm glad I didn't.
200.
All right. One of only 3 players to win in the same year, this man was full of hot air in the United Center. All right. Shelby is rung in with blanket.
It was Michael
There
Jordan.
you go. I try to make that one easy. All right. What is yours, sir?
Oscar-winning sports movies for 400.
400. Starring a former Karate Kid, this movie took home 4 Oscars despite a lack of tons of sports action. Starring a former Karate Kid, this movie took home 4 Oscars despite a lack of tons of sports action.
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, right. What? What the?
Ew.
Eugenio Suarez.
You got some peanut butter in your throat?
Do we want the grace period here?
It's your call, Commish.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
All right,
know.
we'll go grace period.
I still don't
Throw
know.
out a guess. Starring a former Karate Kid,
Okay.
this movie took home 4 Oscars despite a lack of tons of sports action. It's mostly a drama.
It's mostly a draw. Oh, is it
You gotta ring in. You gotta ring in. Don't say it
I
out.
thought it's a grace period.
You have still have to ring in.
Is it Basketball Diaries?
No.
Damn
incorrect. All right. You have throw out a guess. Now you can throw out a guess because you both hadn't answered yet. You still have to type in.
Is it Jerry Maguire?
No, it is $1 Million Baby. Hilary Swank was in Karate Kid 3. Because remember that episode of The Office? He's like,
Yeah,
you guys see the
seriously.
Karate Kid? Yeah, the Hilary Swank version.
All right, what? That was for 400?
Correct.
Okay.
Board is yours.
Stay in the category for 6.
All right. Though controversial in its factual depiction, this sports flick earned this darling of Hollywood her only statue in 2009. He rings in with blanket.
Is The Blind Side?
Correct. That was 600, right?
Yeah.
Well, you just canceled out your wrong answer from earlier.
No shit.
Sitting at
So close to
Fucking
that one.
Dirk.
All right, board is yours.
Stay in it for 800.
800. A sports legend added another trophy to their case with this winner in 2017. A sports legend added another trophy to their case with this winner in 2017.
Fantastic Four.
You just picture how they're all red and everything.
What?
A sports legend added another trophy to their case with this winner in 2017.
Couldn't even give us the gender.
Wait.
It's a sports legend. I mean, come on. So he has rung in with blanket, Scotty.
Oh fuck! This is 800 too. Is it? I don't know the name of it, but it's like a Basketball Life or something with the Kobe Bryant like short film.
Say it.
It's the Kobe Bryant short film.
Sir, I see blanket, and I don't see any answer being... I don't hear it. I have bad
Hold
hearing.
on.
Hold on? For what?
So you can Google it. I'm
Yeah,
not going to allow
on
it.
your phone?
No.
Listen. I'm gonna give him the points unless you can give me the title because he's right in every fashion except the exact title of the movie.
You're singling me out?
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to get the points because he's done all the work for you. You just have to tell me the title.
I don't know the...
You don't know the title of it?
No. It's a movie about Kobe? This is ridiculous.
Dear Basketball.
He Googled it.
He rang in blanket and answered a minute later.
Okay, so are we gonna call it a wash then? This one, nobody loses points.
Fuck.
I don't get anything or lose anything. I didn't
Right,
know it.
I know. So he gets nothing either. Is that fair?
Fine with me.
Okay.
I'm sure it is fine with you.
You didn't know the answer.
You
To
rang
be
in
fair,
blanket and just stalled.
and I just wanted to give you an opportunity if you knew the
I
title.
told you
but-
exactly what it was, though. It was the Kobe Bryant short
Right,
film.
but you didn't give me the
Just
title.
because I
which
don't
is
know
what
the title.
Well, that was what I have written down. Is the answer?
Just so you don't know that. Just because you don't know
man,
the answer.
Look, you said. Listen, I already gave you 1,000 points earlier when you said Activision, and my answer that I had down was Treyarch. So
All right, fine.
because it's the same, basically the same thing. All right.
Well, it's like if I rang in for Michael Jordan and said, "Oh, he won 6 MVP, he won 6 titles, and he played for the Bulls."
Board is yours.
Stay in it for 1,000.
All right. Notably, not a boxing movie because most sports Oscar winners are. This 1981 Olympic epic beat out On Golden Pond and Raiders of the Lost Ark for Best Picture. A movie about the Olympics from 1981. He's rung in with blanket.
Miracle on Ice.
No.
God damn it.
Minus 1,000.
Never gonna financially recover.
Back at old goose eggs.
I'm at 200.
200. That's correct.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is Chariots of Fire.
Never heard of her.
It was 1,000. All right, board is yours.
NBA Depoy and MVP 800.
800. Winning Depoy in 92, this NBA big man would win his MVP 3 years later behind 27.6 points per game, 10.8 rebounds per game, and 62 wins.
Fuck it.
Full send. Go for it.
Shaq.
No.
God damn it.
Fortunately, no. 1992. Defensive Player of the Year, won MVP in 95.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on.
I'm supposed to know this?
No, I guess
At least
not.
I'm throwing guesses out.
Oh,
He's just sitting on his lead here. He's
doing the
minus,
Zach, though.
He's minus 600, I think, right?
Yeah.
Come on. You're,
I'm minus 600?
No.
I am.
Shelby is. You have what?
22.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, get fucked, bitch.
I'm gonna start forcing him to guess.
Yeah, this is hogwash. At least I'm swinging for the fence and Scotty's bunting over here with an 8-run lead.
Fine, I'll fucking try, whatever.
Yeah, full send, dude.
All right, so listen, I'll read it again. Winning Defensive Player of the Year in 1992. This
No, he
NBA
blanketed the son of a bitch answer.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Or you want 60
You
seconds
said-
to look it up?
Go for it.
No.
Just go for it. Just go for it. Say
David Robinson.
it. That's correct.
Oh, there's
Bitch!
no fucking
Bitch!
way he knew that. There is no fucking way he knew
Let's
that.
go!
There is no way he knew that.
Scotty, the board is yours.
Spurs, baby, 1,000.
There is no way in hell he knew that.
He's laughing. It's an
Yeah,
impossibility.
It's his stall like, oh, wait.
Board is yours, Scotty.
Finish it off.
All right. This trash-talking baller won his MVP in the Western Conference in 2004 and his Defensive Player of the Year in the Eastern Conference in 2008.
Ooh, good question.
For thou.
I rang in.
All right,
It
what's your...
Can I call my dad?
No.
Hey, Dad, I don't need
Yeah,
help
he's
with the
gonna do
answer.
the
I just want to
millionaire
call him. I just want to call you and let you know I just won $1 million. It's Kevin Garnett.
Yep, that's correct.
Scotty had the MVP list already put up on his phone, so he just knocked that out real quick.
Yeah,
Easy
dude.
one.
Like you knew, like
Board
I
is
you
yours.
knew
didn't-
the
I didn't
800
know it.
of sorry for always being mean to you. Like that 800 or no, what?
Listen,
You knew something that no
I
one
had
else
a,
knew.
I had a Marvel one, which
The
you should
Alamo?
have.
You're
Listen,
gonna give me shit on the
listen,
Alamo?
Scotty. I
The
had.
Blind Side.
Shut up for a second. I had the Marvel one for you and the Activision one for you. So I don't want to hear shit about what stuff that he would easily know and you not. Cause
I'm also in front of Zach.
Zach,
Who
you
could
Zach, you
tell?
had a great list. I'm not giving you shit at all. Shelby's the one that's accusing me of a stone cold lie, and that's just not fair.
I know you didn't just after 2 minutes
Okay.
pull out David Robinson without some
All right.
assistance.
all right, champ. Board is yours.
Oh, he's a
David
champ
Robinson,
now.
the only dude to win MVP in '95.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because
Cool.
they can only win once.
Exactly. 1994 Pro Bowl for 600.
600. All right,
You
making.
want to pull up the rosters real quick?
All right, making his, making.
It's
All
all
right.
fun.
It is
Till I lose.
a lot of game left. Still 2 daily doubles on the board, by the way.
Well, I'm just going to go full send with every answer off the top of my head.
All right, making his third of 12
Oh,
consecutive.
so you won't cheat?
Oh my God! Can I read the fucking question?
No, I don't live in Columbus.
All right, Can I read it?
No.
All right, cool. That's our show.
I'm fine with that.
But he would still win.
I know.
All right, making his third of 12 consecutive Pro Bowls, this linebacker lives on in our hearts today. This is where Scotty
that was me.
Shelby cleans up. Shelby,
That was me.
I'm just telling you, it came in first on mine.
Who is Junior Seau?
You are correct.
Okay, good. Thank God, because that's not my answer.
I should have let him go first.
Yeah, enjoy your 600,
All
broke
right.
bitch.
he's probably about to clean up with this
I'm at
one, and then
0 now,
and then the
so
baseball. You're about to clean up.
I'm out of the
probably.
red.
All right, board is yours
200.
for the same
Same
category.
Pro Bowl.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This quarterback made his first and last appearance for the AFC this year in a pro. His first appearance.
This is the 94 season.
Yes. So the '94 Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I just went on Wikipedia. '94 Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
So this quarterback made his first.
You got that, Scotty? You know where to look.
His first appearance for this team and his last appearance ever in a Pro Bowl.
Okay. You said AFC.
AFC team,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh.
All right, he is rung in with blanket. Scotty has.
Is it who is Joe Montana?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
It was the year he went for Kansas City. Board is yours.
400. Stay in the category.
Hundo. This tight end was an undisputed vote this year. This is a daily
To
double,
the-
by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
This year?
In 90.
In '94.
Oh, in 94.
Yeah.
You keep talking presently, and I'm like, what?
This tight, yeah, because it's 90. Okay, Shelby is rung in with blanket.
Shannon Sharp.
You are correct. That gives you 4 hundo or 8 hundo. It's our daily double.
We'll
All right.
we'll go to 800.
We'll go to 800. All right. One of the rare times a team sends their quarterback with their former Pro Bowl quarterback on the other side of the ball.
So
Who's the player of this team? So one of the rare times a team sends their current quarterback with their former Pro Bowl quarterback on the other side of the ball.
Oh,
Scotty rung in with blanket.
You want the team or the player?
It's Pro Bowlers. This is all players.
Okay, so who is Steve Young of the Niners?
That is correct. Okay. Board's yours.
Oh, finish out the category.
All right.
Shit.
So I'm going to make sure that I try to read this so everybody has an equal chance of understanding it. All right. In a game that probably felt more like team practice, this NFC wide receiver Hall of Famer lost the MVP of the Pro Bowl to fellow wide receiver Andre Rison.
In
a game that...
Yeah.
You mean to reread it?
I got it.
Okay. These are all 94. All right, Shelby, you've rung in with blanket.
Michael Irvin.
No.
Took a shot.
I'll take a shot.
Okay.
I have to ring in,
Better.
right? Blanket.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Who's Jerry Rice?
That's correct. Because there was a ton of 49ers on that team.
Ooh.
All right. Board is yours.
Was that one of the last years that teams would win the Super? Because I didn't think it was the Niners because they won the Super Bowl that year. So was that one of the
It
years?
must have been. Yet, or was it
because now they wouldn't go. If they just played the Super Bowl.
Wait, they won the year.
Right.
They won the year. The upcoming year, or
No,
is
they
it done
they
by?
won they won the 1994. They
Against
they
the
beat
Broncos,
Chargers.
right? Oh, Chargers.
No Chargers.
Yeah.
Junior Sam.
Because this is the 94 Pro Bowl played in 95, correct?
We've been over this 1,000 times. I still don't understand how it works.
It's
Wikipedia page says
yeah,
1994 Pro Bowl.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't thinking
Okay.
the 49ers.
I'm going MVPs from the AL and NL in 2009 and 2013 for 1,000.
For 1,000, okay. The only starting pitcher to win this award during our high school stint got a banging ass wife too.
I got it.
You have rung in with
I don't
blanket.
know it.
Who is Justin Verlander?
That is correct.
Not even close.
Do 200.
200. All right. I saw this catcher play in his old stadium the year he won in 2009. He rings in with blanket again.
Oh, it's between two. Who is Joe Mauer?
That's correct.
Joe Mauer won an MVP.
Yep. In 2009.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Catcher
Twins?
for the Twins.
I thought it was going to be, well, it could still be an answer, so I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. Board's yours.
We've done 1,000 and
200. Yep.
Okay. 400.
400. That's our daily double.
Nice.
Actually, no, it's not.
Okay.
Sorry. This is just 400. We knew it was somewhere left on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This first baseman was the toast of the National League in 2010.
Oh,
Shelby has rung in with blanket.
Who is Joey Votto?
Yes. Somebody also wrote here in my notes, insert pitching catching joke. I don't know what that means. Board is yours.
600.
There's our daily double. So this is worth 12 hundo. I got to write down your 400 here. I'm running out of room for places to write. Okay. Pick your poison. This American League third baseman won twice while we were in high school. Shelby's rung in with blanket.
This is Miguel Cabrera.
That is correct. For 12 hundo. All right. Finish it out, sir.
800.
The first winner for his team since 1992. This outfielder swashbuckled an MVP in 2013.
Well, I mean, I might as well take a guess.
Yep. Go
It
ahead.
was Ryan Braun.
No.
I don't even know players from 2013.
Oh, it's
Third
You
baseman?
didn't even watch baseball?
No, I
outfielder.
watched the Reds. I didn't watch baseball beyond the
Well,
Reds.
you would have seen him play.
Yeah, I haven't. I know
didn't-
it now.
I didn't see the.
All right, I'll read it again. The
Twins
first
catcher.
winner. The first winner for that was 2009. The first winner for his team since 1992. This outfielder swashbuckled an MVP in 2013.
Outfielder?
Correct.
In 2013?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the score so I can take a shot or not?
No, you won. It's
Yeah.
6,000 to 1,800.
I'm
Yeah.
taking McCutcheon. I don't know. McCutcheon? Andrew McCutcheon?
That's correct.
Seriously?
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's dope.
I'm not even going to add his points on there because I think he looked it up.
I swear on my fucking life I did not look that up.
I swear on a grave. All right. So we have a winner. Shelby, you took a lot of shots, and that's admirable. It also cost you in the end, but you know what? You got to take chances if you want to win, right? You fell down early, and you started taking some chances.
Even when I win, you guys commend the loser.
You shoot 1 for 13. No, that's a good win. You had some good answers there. I was kind of surprised at your performance with the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
you did better than I thought you would.
It threw me off with the Niners. The Niners related questions. Mm-hmm. Joe Montana, I should have
done better wording with that. But so that's it. Is that our show, gents?
Yeah, you guys enjoy your weekend that I wasn't invited for.
Shelby, you're coming.
Well, you're invited, so if you don't come, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
Oh, I'll be coming. It just won't be in Columbus.
That's our show.
All right. Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave. Dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.